Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Treasure Trove Tarot, also known here on YouTube as Mystic Moon. Welcome to my second channel and welcome to your Psychic Gifts and Abilities reading. This particular spread was created by Emerald Lotus Divination, so it isn't my own. I'm gathering some inspiration from this particular spread from her. So just take what resonates for you, you guys. Get rid of anything that doesn't. The decks I'll be using will be listed down below, as well as these beautiful orgonites created by my friend Michelle from Wing & Bell. We have the crystal ball, we have the moonstone divine feminine nude, and we also have the genie in a bottle. So all those will be listed down below. All right, you guys, let's jump right into the messages. We're going to take a look and see how can we enhance our psychic abilities at this time. This particular deck is called the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. Let's see what animal has a message for us in regards to how we can enhance our psychic abilities at this time. Let's look at this. We have the bison, abundance. Okay, so it says, sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. So how you can enhance your psychic abilities, if I could talk, is by remaining in a state of gratitude, okay? Being kind of grateful for all the different parts of your journey, the good and the bad, you know, because without those contrasts, you wouldn't be who you are today. So you have an abundance of wisdom now because of the shit that you guys went through. So you are being asked to tap into the wisdom of your, of the lessons and of the things that you have learned along your journey. So how you're going to enhance your psychic abilities is you're not going to stay in a victim mentality. You're not going to get hung up on old crap. You're not going to hang on to things that no longer serve you. You're going to flow through life. You're going to let things go. And what that's going to do is it's going to free up your energy and create more of a clear channel straight to the divine, so that way you can receive messages to your higher self, etc. So let's go ahead and get another. Let's see what else we need to know here. Ooh, we have the giraffe, visionary. So you guys are seeing visions. You guys might be clairvoyant. All right, so that could be one of your psychic abilities. But how you're going to enhance your psychic abilities is to envision what it is that you guys want, okay? So that's just what I'm getting immediately, just channeling this card. Rise above earthly matters. That's very cool, because this is talking about realizing that there are certain things here on this planet of a certain vibration, you know, that you can't, that you don't want to get caught up in. You definitely don't want to get caught up in other people's toxicity and other people's drama. You do have the free will choice to step away to end that suffering, okay? So I just feel like there's something about learning great lessons and extreme value here in wisdom. That's kind of like the payoff is the wisdom in these situations that you're taking with you. So this is going to actually help you to make better choices, clearer choices, moving forward. So how you'll enhance your psychic ability is by clearing up the debris so you can see clearly, okay? And if we're holding on to a bunch of trauma and we're just constantly living our lives in this trauma response state where we're making decisions based on, you know, codependency, or we're basing decisions off of fear, then we're not going to make true, clear decisions for ourselves or for our highest good. So I just feel like that's what this message is all about, is the only way that we're going to actually make clear choices that are for our highest good is by removing a lot of this debris and no longer making choices based out of toxicity or even dealing with toxic people. So we have to rise above earthly matters, which also indicates rising above people's crap, including our own. Glide through life with grace. That's another thing. When we're constantly getting hung up on other people's crap, we're hanging on, we're attaching ourselves to them. So this is also going to help us to travel lighter. You are able to see the right path. Yes, so this is about seeing clearly what path is right for you. When you're hanging on to something that isn't working, that's not your true path. Your true path is not going to be one that's full of constant blocks and constant hangups. When you're going through that over and over again with a person or a situation, it's almost like it's the universe's way of saying this isn't your path, this isn't right for you. Take the lesson, but now it's time to move on. Stand tall in your self-worth. Again, this is about realizing that if something does not matching up with your self-worth, it's also not for you. It says, stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. Also, don't allow things that have hurt you or things that you have, experienced that haven't been the greatest ruin you for all future encounters. So travel light. You don't want to take this baggage with you. Realize that everybody has their issues and their problems, and we're not always going to be a hit with everyone. Not everybody is going to want us or like us or accept us, and vice versa. So we have to just kind of learn to know when to invest and when to let go. Okay. So this is going to help us to enhance our psychic abilities because we are traveling lighter. We don't have all this crap weighing us down. Very interesting. We have peacock, vibrancy. I see the peacock sometimes can represent the ego. So sometimes we want to hang on to things out of the ego. I have to be right about this situation. This has to work out. This has to be my path. This is what I really, really wanted. This has to be my person, etc. That right there is an ego trap, because if it's not matching up with, like, if it's constantly this path that you're trying to go down is pushing back like a closed door, constantly slamming in your face, or you have somebody that's not treating you, with value, they're not valuing you, they're not treating you with kindness, etc. This right here is we're going against our destined path. Actually, we're going against what is right for us, what is for our highest good. So I feel like that's a message coming through immediately. But we have vibrancy. It says, you were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life. So there's that gratitude energy again, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. This is also about you being authentic, you being a sovereign person in this lifetime. Some of you guys might be the type of individual where you're very outspoken and a lot of people don't get you and understand you. You almost feel like you're not of this earth, okay? Because it says earthly matters. Like, I'm getting starseed energy for some of you guys, so some of you may identify with being a starseed, kind of like you feel like you're on this planet, you were left here, and you don't know what the hell you're doing here. What I'm getting you guys is you're actually supposed to be here, maybe as a light worker to raise the vibration of this planet. You're a specific starseed or from a specific constellation that is here to actually raise the vibration of this planet. I am getting that immediately. So you're here to inspire others, but what's going to happen though? Not everybody is of your same vibration. So people that are of a lower vibration, or they're stuck in their toxicity and they don't want to change and they don't want to work on themselves, they may glob onto you. They may try to use you. So if you're an empath, you might attract a lot of narcissists. You might attract a lot of toxic people that just basically want to, plug into your energy and amp themselves up and then leave you in the dust when they're done, or just drain you. Okay. It might also be that you want to fix people. You want to help people. So you're going to have to, it's a part of like how you're going to enhance your psychic abilities is to stop trying to take on other people's crap. You're an empath, so you're naturally going to take on other people's energy. So this is about how you're going to enhance it is by putting some nice boundaries into place, saying no, every now and then, and not letting people just completely suck you dry, and knowing the difference between people that actually want to flourish and people that just want to make excuses in life. So you're vibrating high. You have this peacock here, beautiful, very attractive. People are attracted to you. You're very attractive in your energy. You might be very attractive in your physical appearance. This will also attract haters. This will attract people that want to project their crap onto you. You might become a scapegoat for other people and their problems. So this is very interesting. I'm just going with whatever spirit is handing me right now, and it might not even be falling under the guise of how I can enhance my psychic abilities, but I'm just going with the messages because I feel like some of you guys might feel blocked. Some of you guys might feel like you just know that you have some kind of purpose and mission, but you can't quite seem to, open up to it. And I feel like it might be because there's some crap that we need to stop doing. There's some shifts in our vibration or some shifts in our mental thinking that need to take place so that way we can even connect with our higher self and connect and become a clear channel for what's trying to come to us. So I know that was long-winded, but that's what I got for you guys. So let's go ahead and see how else we can enhance our psychic abilities. This right here is the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. Be strong. Yeah. Look at this. You're stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. I feel like some of you guys maybe are afraid to shine. Some of you guys are afraid because people, when you shine or you do well, maybe they try to drag you down. Some of you guys may have been beaten down your entire lives. But you guys are meant to shine in this lifetime. And so you're meant to go higher. I just got that. You're meant to go higher. And you may have people that are still connected to, earthly matters, politics, just a bunch of stuff that I'm not saying that those things don't matter, but it's like some people in your life might be so plugged into that they're feeling nothing but fear. They're feeling nothing but guilt, all kinds of things that could go with that kind of stuff. And you don't have time for that, is what I'm getting here. You're seeing things through a different lens than other people. And it's not saying that you're better than everyone else. It's just that you're different. You're able to see things a lot more clearly than most. So how you're going to enhance your psychic gifts is not getting caught up in earthly crap. If that means that you watch the news less, you watch certain videos less, you watch TV less, and you spend more time, maybe reading or meditating or in nature and connecting with the divine, this is going to actually enhance your psychic abilities by not getting caught up in earthly crap. Social media can also be a killer too, to the spirit sometimes. I'm not saying social media is the problem. It just means how much time we're spending on there or how we're using it. Okay, that can also be a trap. This is called the Angel Therapy Oracle. Oh, we have workshops and seminars. So how you guys can enhance your psychic abilities is by maybe taking a workshop or going to a seminar, taking a class, whether it's in person or online, joining a group. It says attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. Now, some of you guys might want to also run your own workshop or teach your own seminars, because remember, you have something to share. You have some sort of wisdom to share in this lifetime. That's a part of your purpose and mission. So maybe you guys are going to attend a workshop, or you're going to read a book, or you're going to take a class that's going to inspire you further on how to run your own workshops and seminars, because that is also how you're going to enhance your psychic abilities, is perhaps by taking a course. So don't be afraid of that, you guys. It's only going to make you stronger in your psychic abilities. I love it. This right here is called the Archetype Cards. Let's see what else. Magical child, seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. That's really beautiful. So it is a part of your psychic, enhancing your psychic abilities, is to look at the world through the eyes of a child. Remove a lot of that debris of other people's hang-ups, what people think, judgments, etc. So this is about kind of like hitting a little bit of a restart button and kind of figuring out what is really yours and what's not your story. Because a lot of the times, the things that are like the narratives that we have that are running through our head, they're not even ours. They came from social media. They came from the news. They came from a movie. They came from a parent or a friend or a lover. We have to figure out these programs that are running, where do they come from? So I feel like there's a deprogramming that needs to take place, so that way we can start to see life in a whole new way. So some old programs that aren't yours or that are just dark are running, and they're actually jamming up the frequencies of your psychic abilities right now, and Spirit's saying you've got to deprogram. Okay, so this deck right here is called the Modern Love Tarot by Ethany. All right. We have Justice. I really love this. This is Libra's energy. Justice is about clear thinking. It's about making logical choices, rational, using our rational mind in order to make choices and decisions. So I feel like right now, you guys, if you feel like you're all over the place, or you're very emotional, or you have a lot of, hang-ups and traumas yourself, instead of trying your hand at giving psychic readings. Let's just say you're interested in that. I'm not saying that you couldn't do that, but it might be that it will be a good idea for you guys to work through and work through some of your stuff and strengthen your connection with yourself before you start trying to help other people. And I think that sometimes we don't realize how important that is. Sometimes we can even project our own crap onto other people as well. It's natural. That's what we do. Whenever I do these readings, I know that there's certain things that, I've gone through that I implement into the reading, but sometimes spirit does use me as a tool to connect with other people that might be going through the same exact thing. But when, people are coming to you for healing and you're not healed yourself, might not be the best idea. You see what I'm saying? So that might be where this workshop and this seminar is coming through. It's going to help you to kind of clear up some of this debris. This could also be a counselor as well. You can see two people are being counseled. This is like just an advisor. So this could be a spiritual advisor, a life coach, an actual therapist. It could even just be somebody that is going to actually help you to make some sort of decisions. So this will also enhance your psychic abilities, is to make a decision to sign up for a course or to talk to somebody that can actually help you to start either healing or to figure out what it is that you want to do, which might be a life coach. Okay. We have the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is kind of like looking at the past self, reflecting on the past. I do feel like there is something that does need to be dealt with from the past. It doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, but it could just be that maybe the past is holding us back. Maybe someone from our past, an old memory or childhood, something could be, because it says child here, something could be holding us back. And we're needing to kind of remove whatever that is. We don't have to pretend that it didn't happen, but we have to stop letting it stunt our growth now as an adult. That's what I'm getting here. So it might be that we need to kind of plug back into some, inner child. Also doing some inner child therapy. Inner child exercises, which can be very fun, will also help you guys to enhance your psychic abilities. That's what it is. Inner child exercises. Definitely Google them, look them up, and see what you guys can do. This will really help you to connect with your psychic abilities. Very cool. And we have the Temperance. That's beautiful because Temperance is all about healing. Temperance is also about divine timing. So right now, if you feel stuck, this will not always be the case. This is also telling you here that you guys have certain angels around you, or a guardian angel, spirit team, spirit guides that are assisting you on your journey. They're actually communicating to you through visions of things that you could do, because she's seeing a vision in the water. She's seeing a reflection. There's something being reflected back to you. It could even be people on this planet are reflecting something back to you that maybe you need to recognize, kind of take a look at, or also inspire you. If you guys are inspired right now by someone, this could be Spirit's way of communicating to you that that's the path that's for you. It's a path that you need to kind of take a look at, or what is it that you really like about that person and that you would like to create for yourself. So it could be a mentor situation. It could be someone that is going to help you to kind of find balance, so that way you can make some decisions and move forward and actually execute these gifts that you have and start using them in a abundant way, and maybe even making a living at using your psychic abilities with that abundance energy. So that's what I have for you guys so far. Let's go ahead and continue. We're going to go into the psychic gifts that you have. Now, I already got vision and clairvoyance, okay? Spirit speaking to you guys through your visions, the things that you guys see. But it could even be things that you see with your own eyes. That's how Spirit is guiding you to see something. You see it. It makes sense. It's an epiphany. There you go. That also works in that way too. All right. Let's see what else. Psychic gift that you have. We have authentic. So we have the energy here of your tribe. It says, reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations and just be yourself. So remember when I was saying being authentic and sovereign, right? This is just who you are. You could be the scapegoat in your family or amongst your tribe, meaning you may have been that person that has really pushed the envelope You represent change. So it's a gift that you have, and it might feel like a curse. You might feel like, gosh, you know what? I rub a lot of people the wrong way, or people either love me or they hate me. What I'm getting here, you guys, is that the tribe that you're connected to in this life, and it doesn't have to just be your blood relatives, it's like your soul family. You've connected with them in order to help not only yourself, but also them to be more authentic. So whatever has gone down is actually going to be a mirror effect for everyone. And if people are not willing to look at themselves and they don't want to change, they will just continue to either blame you or you'll be the villain in their story. And it can be vice versa. Maybe someone is the villain in your story. But you're going to learn a lot about yourself through your tribe, is what Spirit is basically saying here. So it's a gift that you have coming in. You're here to basically disrupt a little bit and shake up things that people are hiding from, things that people don't want to deal with, etc. I feel like you shake things up, but you're also a way shower for other people. You inspire other people to actually want to be better. So that could be where a lot of the jealousy comes from. People could say, oh, what do you know? Or, oh, your life is so perfect, huh? Something like that. But I just feel like you're coming from an authentic place, and you really do, you really do mean well with what it is that either you're trying to teach, or what you're trying to inspire, or what you're saying to other people. Okay. So it's a psychic gift that you have. It's a gift that you're here to create change, but sometimes change can come with this disruptive energy, like a storm. And then once the dust settles from that storm, then it's like we can see clearly and we can rebuild. So, all right, let's see what else. What else do we need to know here about your psychic gifts? Yep, bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. So this to me is about transmuting energy. You could be a shadow worker, shadow walker, somebody who comes into this life and you signed up to deal with trauma. You signed up to deal with almost like, I want to say, you purposely put yourself into a soul group or soul family that had a lot of trauma. That's just what I'm getting here. You're here to transmute this energy. I'm not saying you're doing the work for people. You're not. But what you're doing is you're coming in as a light, a beacon of light, to show other people how to choose the light. That's what I'm getting here. So you're a light worker. Some of you could identify as that. I did say Starseed earlier, light worker, Starseed, very, very similar to me. And I just feel like you're here to really bring light and shine the light on the shadow of other people. But I'm going to tell you right now, not a lot of people like that. Not a lot of people want to deal with that. That's why I feel like you guys have probably had a lot of issues with people in your life, blaming you, running away from you, can't handle your energy, ghosting you, projecting onto you, villainizing you, etc. So this is just something that you signed up for, because as this light worker, you came in to transmute energy. And if you're transmuting energy, that means you are touching the shadow in people, and you're also experiencing some dark times within yourself. But it is all for the purpose of transmuting this energy. Wow, that's pretty intense. So I'm getting a life purpose actually coming through with the psychic gift that you have. Okay, you just know stuff too. So you already come from this other like star constellation. You're here on Earth. Like I said, you feel like a foreigner here. Like, what the hell am I doing here? I don't get it. I don't understand most things that other people are like focused on. And it's not about you thinking that you're better than everyone else. It just means who you are is who you are. You can't apologize for it. You can't go with the bullshit. You can't go with the crowd. Even if it causes you problems to go against the grain, you just can't be inauthentic. You can't do it. So it's a part of your gift to not be able to follow the crowd. It goes against every fiber of your being to say yes when you know that something is a no, or to agree with someone just because that's what everyone else is doing. You're the type of person that's probably saying, yeah, I don't agree. Or you're not afraid to be authentically yourself. And that is something that a lot of people can't deal with. So I don't know if that's going to resonate with someone out there, but it's a part of your gift to be a little bit of a shaker-upper. I don't know, I'm just making that up. Shaker-upper of people's energy or energy on this planet. Yeah. We have the vegetarian and vegan. Now, some of you guys could identify with being a vegetarian vegan, but I'm actually getting more of this is just about certain vibrations. So you're only going to want to do things a certain way. And not everybody agrees with that, you know? There are some people that are like this and they shove it down other people's throat, and it's just kind of like, now everybody has to be this. I'm not getting that for you guys. I'm actually getting that you're making certain choices that are healthier for you. You know what works for you. And I feel like you already have a leg up coming to this planet because you have a lot of this wisdom from this, where you came from. You actually have a lot of gifts and wisdom, and you've already cleared a lot of your stuff over there. So when you come here, like I said, you already have some sort of a leg up. You might, now this is going to resonate with everyone because some of you guys could have battled addictions with, you know, all kinds of things, whether it's people, substances, food, etc. But what I'm getting here is that you're not going to allow these earthly things to rule you. You're not going to abuse these things. You know what it does. So some of you guys could actually be in recovery, and you're now here to help other people to now make healthier choices and to recover, is what I'm getting from that. All right, let's see what else. Student. You're here to be a student and a teacher. The student becomes the teacher. But some of you guys are meant to have students, people learning from you. People basically wanting to come to you for the knowledge that you have. And we can see here that this person is a tree. So they're grounded in this earth. They're here for a reason on this planet. But trees are alive for a very, very long time. Not all trees. Oh, how did one of the kittens get out? I closed them up so that way they would not disrupt this reading, and they're finding a way out of that damn room. So if you guys hear some stuff, that's what it is. It's Star. Yeah, so I just feel like you guys are meant to share your knowledge on this planet with certain people. You're here to bring light to this planet, and you're here to basically learn from these earthlings as well. And so it's not, again, like you're just the teacher. No, you're also a student is what I'm getting here. You're a student. You're here to learn. And oh, here we have Star. Look at you, you little baby. Oh, you're so cute. She's so cute. How can we resist? Yeah, so anyways, let's go ahead and get some tarot cards on that. Let's get some tarot cards on this. Just don't chew the cord, Star, I swear. Okay. The Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles, so a psychic gift that you have is by making decisions based on your intuition. So you do trust your intuition. Also this is about you accepting things too, realizing that there's not always a clear answer. And sometimes the answer is to let go. To let go and let the universe or let God do its thing. So I feel like that is something that you guys do too. It's a part of your gift is acceptance. This is too many cards. Sorry, I just wanted to get one or two. All right, what else? Six of Pentacles. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. You're here to exchange services. Your psychic abilities actually can make you some sort of an income. And if it's not physical, material money, it could be bartering, or it can be, bartering is what I'm seeing with the Six of Pentacles. So you actually have a choice and can make some decisions in this life to maybe do something on the side with your psychic abilities, or you can help people in some kind of way. It doesn't have to be you being a psychic. This could be like humanitarian work. This could be donating your time to a certain cause, helping people in on this planet. being a beacon of light for other people, sharing your wisdom. The payoff for you could just be your purpose because it lights you up. So it may not be financial for everybody, but I do feel like some of you guys could make a living or at least a side income on the knowledge of what you know. Some of you guys could be fitness instructors or dietitians, or you're very much about holistic healing, natural, homeopathic types of things. So this particular knowledge is something that you brought over to you from your previous lifetime, where you came from, and you're here to help other people make healthier choices. That's pretty cool. It's a part of your psychic abilities. Also, it's a part of your psychic abilities to know that the things that you ingest actually do matter. Things do lower your frequency, jam up your frequency, etc. So you know this already, and maybe you're trying to teach that to other people. And then we have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is clear-cut decisions. I feel like you guys make decisions based out of logic. You're not making decisions based on your emotions or your trauma. You're actually pretty clear about your intuition. Like, your psychic gifts are pretty clear. You get clear, cognizant energy. So clairvoyance, claircognizance are two energies, or two psychic abilities that some of you guys could identify with. And it's just clear knowing and clear understanding, clear communication straight from the divine. You know what to do and when to do it. And if it's not clear, you give it to God, you give it to the universe. So I feel like you guys are pretty balanced when it comes to your psychic abilities and your gifts. You're not abusing them, you're not misusing them. You're doing things out of passion. You're doing things because you love to do it. If you happen to make an income or money or something like that, that's fantastic. But that might not be what drives you. What drives you is your passion. What drives you is this knowledge that you just feel like you want to share with the world. That's so cool. All right, you guys. So now we're going to move on into something that you should further explore. So this could be something new. This could be something that you haven't thought of yet. Let's look at this. We have magic. Oh my gosh, I love this. Yes, magic. Who wouldn't want to experience a little more magic in their life? And we did get this card earlier, which was the magical child. Yes, it could be that some of you guys have a little bit of a witchy side. You guys want to get involved in maybe some kind of natural magic. Whether it's paganism, Wicca, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a religious practice at all. This could just be some things that you start doing. Like maybe you're going to start, just exploring some magical like courses, a class or something like that. It's going to introduce you, like Magic 101 class or something cool like that. It's something that I've actually done in the past, and it was so much fun. It was this course that actually lasted through like a 6-month period. And it was so fun. I met so many cool people. We did so many cool things. And even though there were some things that I had already been doing, there was other things that I had never done. And I was like, wow, this is really freaking cool. So it's never a bad idea to maybe take a little, fun introduction course and just to see where it takes you. So that is definitely something that you should further explore, is to get into some sort of like magic or working with magic, rituals, lighting candles, using herbs, creating incantations, etc. I love this. So that's what we have. We have Independent Bast. So this is a cat goddess working with cats, cat magic. Geez, I got 12 cats now, so it's like all kinds of things. We've got cat fur, we've got whiskers falling out. I use it all in my magic, so it's very interesting. But cat magic, that could be something where you're going to do a ritual on becoming more independent, being a solitary practitioner as well. There's all kinds of books on that. So it doesn't have to be about joining up with other people. You could just be a solitary practitioner and kind of figure out what speaks to you, what moves you, etc. So something to definitely take a further look at, further explore. It doesn't have to look like everybody else. You're not doing it wrong. You are learning on your own. I love that. Hey, nope. You got to get off that cord. I gotta move that. All right, perfect. All right. Speaking of cats, right? Ooh, you know what's so funny, you guys? I should have just said it because it would have been cool to have it confirmed here. I was like, Indigo Starseed. I consider myself to be an Indigo adult. So I've always identified with that particular path. I've spoken about it a lot here on my channel. I just feel like this is this particular starseed that comes to this planet and is like, holy shit, what did I sign up for? What you signed up for is basically a challenging life, okay? You've signed up for some things where you don't really want to comply. You might suffer from ADHD. You might be the kind of person who, like I said, wants to, you don't agree with anyone. You don't want to be controlled. You don't want to follow the rules. I mean, those are all just the negative things. There's plenty of wonderful things about the Indigo. You're extremely psychic, very empathic. You feel everything. Your sensitivity is through the roof. Those things are all beautiful, but of course they can become problematic when you're not taking care of yourself. Okay. So I just feel like this could be something for you guys to explore, certain starseed types or Indigo adult. So this to me is something that you should further explore, is maybe figuring out if you're an Indigo. And if you are, a lot of things might start to make sense to you. A lot of things you might just understand a little bit more about yourself and your journey and your experiences because you are an Indigo while you came here and you're an Indigo. So that's what we've got. All right, let's see what else. We have Pioneer. Very cool. So it says the Pioneer. It says, passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. Yep, that's the Indigo right there. This is someone who is basically coming to this planet and doing things that are certainly different, foreign, and not everybody is about it. Not everybody likes it. So like I said, you may get a lot of pushback in this life because you are trying to create change. Maybe you're some sort of you're involved in a certain movement. You feel very passionate about a particular thing in this life, and you feel like it's your life purpose and mission to basically speak this truth and to try to get the world to understand or see things differently and really enlighten people. That right there looks like a light bulb to me, and light bulbs to me are always enlightenment, enlightening other people. And you enlighten other people because you come here and you have this like extraordinary wisdom that you didn't just get from being here. You're bringing it with you from where you came from. So it's kind of foreign. It's kind of like, what? Some people are going to be like, whoa, and you might lose some people because they're not in a place where they can understand it clearly. Hey, stop doing that. Now she's scratching the chair. I swear, this is why I lock these cats up. I love them, but when I'm doing a reading, doesn't work out so well. All right, great. She's destroying my cushion on my chair. And you know what? There's so many cat trees in this house. It makes no sense. It makes no freaking sense. There's seriously like, I think 10. All right. Let's see what else. 6 of Swords. Something you could further explore. Maybe travel. Move beyond where you're currently at. If you're doing something right now, don't be afraid to try something new. The 6 of Swords is definitely a card of travel. Exploring or expanding your horizons, doing something new, try something new. We also have the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords is about anxiety and fear. Are we afraid to move forward? Are we kind of stuck in our current position? Usually Indigos don't like to be trapped, but maybe some of you guys are dealing with that feeling of like, I just don't know that I could do this. I don't know that I can move beyond my current circumstances. I don't know that I could ever try that thing or take that class or try my abilities out and put myself out in public, offer services. But I feel like some of you guys, what you need to further explore is maybe some further education, connecting with other people that get you, and this will only help to enhance your abilities. Yep, we have the Devil, so there is some kind of fear here, some kind of baggage. Or there's this fear of maybe judgment or rejection from other people, but I'm not really getting that for the viewer. I feel like you guys, okay, this is what I just got. Some of you guys are an Indigo, But some of you guys are still carrying old programs that are not yours. So until you do this deep programming, you're not going to be this true shining indigo who basically is able to move through life and just be authentic to yourself, and you're not worried. You're not trying to people please. I don't want to say don't care what other people think, but you're living your life, not in a selfish way for you, but you're living your life authentically. And if other people can't get with that program, you're done. You might not be at that point yet, but it is a part of your path to get to this point. It is a part of your mission to clear up a lot of this earthly debris that isn't really serving you. It's just keeping you stuck. It's keeping you at your lowest potential, so you won't be able to reach your highest potential. So some of you guys, it is about looking at your current teachers, right, and circumstances as a teacher to you to help you to break out of this paradigm, whatever it is that could be holding you back. So Capricorn is earthly hangups. That's Capricorn is the devil. It's earthly shit. And it's funny because the earthly matters message was very loud and clear to me. You guys came here, you're of this vibration, you're so sensitive. Some of you could be getting caught up in this earthly crap. And I'm getting here, there's so much more for you in this life and on this planet than some of this stuff. So it might take some time to deprogram. It might take some time to kind of detox from some terrible relationships or past traumas, etc. So all the stuff that came up earlier as suggestions on what we can do to try to help ourselves, to get to our truest potential, are perhaps some messages for you guys on things that you want to start doing. So now let's go ahead and see, how can you just learn to be your authentic self? How can you learn to trust your intuition? So what does Spirit want us to know about that? I love this. Fire, tiger. To me, the tiger is an unstoppable energy. Your passion is your power. That's it. What you're passionate about. So how you're going to continue to follow your spiritual path and your intuition is by doing things that light you up, doing things that make you feel strong and empowered. And if other people don't like it, or your light is shining too bright for them, you know what? Those people either need to go, or you need to take some space from those people, because people that don't want to see you do well, and they want to be jealous and resent you, or they want to drag you down, those are not people that are at a healthy level. And it doesn't mean that there's no love there or there's no connection there, but sometimes we do need to take space from toxic people and situations, whether it's temporary or permanently, because we cannot reach our fullest potential and connect with our true destined path as long as we're dealing with other people's shit. So that's a message that's coming through loud and clear. You need to be the tiger on your path. The tiger doesn't take shit from anyone. The tiger doesn't let things get in their way of living their best life. Now we have Astara, which is fertility. And fertility is about growth. So there's so much potential is what I'm getting here. There's so much potential. And it does say it's the perfect time for you to start something new and give birth to new ideas. So something that you guys can do that are going to continue to, connect with your higher self, connect with your destined path, is to keep doing new things. Don't get caught up in the old. Definitely don't get caught up in cycles that aren't working, because all we're going to do is spin out of control and go insane, right? So best thing to do is to try new things. Maybe make new friends, move to a new place, do something you never did before. And all these things are going to brighten your path and lead the way. Throat chakra. Yeah, the throat chakra is about being authentic and helping you speak your truth. Now, some of you guys, this is who you are. You're actually meant to be a truth speaker. Some of you already are. Some of you guys do not have any hangups in this department. But some of you guys have a lot of shame, or you have been pushed down so much by your trauma that you are afraid to speak your truth. Some of you could just be afraid of speaking, period. Maybe you guys know that you're a teacher. Maybe you guys know that you have something to say, and you're afraid, like you don't have the confidence, basically. You don't have the confidence to pull something off like that. But guess what? Spirit's saying it's a part of your destined path. It's a part of your mission and your purpose. It's part of who you are, is to be a truth teller, a truth speaker. Even if other people don't like it, tough shit. You're going to tell them anyways. And it's not about you, pushing your agenda or telling everybody what they need to do. It's not that kind of energy. It just means that you're not going to be afraid of being truthful. You're not going to be afraid of speaking your mind. Nothing is worse than pushing something down and then resenting someone or even yourself because you didn't tell somebody how you really felt, or you said yes when you really wanted to say no. Nothing is, well, there's lots of things that are worse than that, but it's just pretty sucky, So it's just a trap that you don't want to get caught up in. So you guys are true indigos. You guys are truth speakers. And I feel like even if other people can't handle it, you're still doing it anyways because it's your authentic path. It's who you are. It's your purpose and it's your divine mission to be this person. I love it. Okay, so we have the Virgin energy. It says maintaining symbolic purity of the heart and spirit. This is really cool. So the purity, this doesn't necessarily have to involve, like intimacy. I feel like what this is trying to tell us is that it's never too late to start over. There are people that do that. Like obviously, maybe they are not virgins, but they decide that they are going to kind of re-enter a period of their life where they're not going to share themselves with just anyone. And maybe they'll wait for marriage. Maybe they'll wait for the right person. They're not going to give their energy away. We can reset that at any time. And I feel like this to me is kind of like a do-over for you guys. So your intuition, how you're going to connect with it, how you're going to connect with your destined path, you're going to detox. You're going to kind of go back to a state where you're not going to just share your energy with just anyone. This could just be friends and family members too. You're not going to give your energy away so freely because I feel a lot of you have probably gotten taken advantage of a lot in this lifetime, and it is because of your empathic nature. But you guys are hitting the reset button. You guys are saying, no, I'm going to do a redo here. I'm going to start saying no. I'm going to start putting up healthy boundaries. I'm going to start speaking my truth. And maybe I'm going to show other people how to do the same. Okay? So that's what we have.
Okay, Star.
All right, let's go ahead and get some final tarot cards. Oh no, this is midnight now that's on my lap. Oh, great. All the cats came out. The sun, fantastic. Remember the bright future card that came through? You're a true light worker here. And it's not about being afraid of the shadow. I feel like you guys have definitely encountered a lot of shadow within yourselves, within other people. You're not afraid of the shadow by any means. But the shadow has somehow, for some of you guys, it's kind of still remaining like a cloak of darkness, feeling like you can't get out from under a cloud. And I feel what Spirit is saying here is grow from this energy. Don't let it keep you down. Don't let it keep you under its thumb. Fight back. Refuse to give up. Refuse to go down in flames. Refuse to give that much power over to anyone or anything. Fucking refuse it, is what I'm getting here for you guys. So the sun is about you truly shining and you truly being your best self. This fiery, passionate person that you are. Don't let people shame you for your passion. Don't let people shame you because they can't handle your light. Don't let them do it. So some of you guys are having to start over. It's like a rebirth that's happening for you guys. So this is how you are going to continue to connect with your current path and your intuition that is leading the way. Just be yourself. Be your authentic self and empower yourself. Keep shining. Ooh, I love this. We have 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is one of the most blessed cards in the tarot deck. It talks about ultimate happiness. I mean, the sun is optimism. It's also happiness as well. Some of you guys may want a child. Maybe you do have children. Maybe your purpose involves dealing with children, okay, helping children or something like that. But this is family. This is finding your tribe. I feel like a lot of you guys have already found your tribe, but this is about transmuting this energy from, the negative and the dark and the trauma to more of the light. Kind of learning to be with people even though you might have to agree to disagree, okay? Because there are, there's people in my family. I love them dearly. But there's just certain conversations that we don't have. And guess what? When we get together, we have a phenomenal time. It's amazing. So being a truth teller or speaker doesn't always include that you need to have conversations with people, that you need to tell people what you're thinking all the time. Sometimes less is more. And I feel like this is something that you guys are probably learning, okay? Maybe you've had to learn the hard way. I literally just learned, well, it's not learning. I just kind of already knew this, but did it anyways. Stupid. I shared my opinion with someone. I guess it was last Saturday, I guess. Had this total debate. It went off the freaking rails. They got very upset. I really was coming from a good place, but they were not at a point where they're just not on a point or on a path right now, or at a point in their lives. Very young person, of course, so that also attributes to it. They've had a lot of trauma. So what the hell am I expecting? Someone at that age, I didn't even know who I was at that age. So why the hell am I even having that kind of just heated discussion with someone at that stage of their life? I could have handled it so much better. But I just kind of let myself get triggered, and I just threw my opinion out there, and it's not disastrous anymore, but it was definitely going off the rails for a minute or two. And I kind of pulled it back because I started to realize, you know what? Even though there might be something that this person could see or, take for themselves at a later date, that might be positive, but right now nothing is constructive, so it needs to stop. So the power and the wisdom to know when to use your voice, and other times either when to listen or to just don't do anything at all. Less is more. It's a very valuable lesson, especially when it involves your family. And this did involve family. So it's like, sometimes it's just not worth it. I mean, obviously, if someone is abusing you or their toxicity is like severely affecting your life, that was not the case in this situation. That's a different story. But I'm just talking about people that can't see eye to eye on certain issues or whatever. Sometimes people just are not on the same page, and it is okay. Yes, I just told on myself for being a jackass. All right, one last one. We have the Five of Pentacles. Oh, God. The Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is a card of being down and out. It's also about feeling like an outsider. Look, I'm not trying to say that you have to comply with people in order to be loved and accepted and them wanting to spend time with you. But nobody really wants to hang out with someone or spend time with somebody that's always opinionated, that's trying to tell them what to do and how to live their fucking lives. I'm sorry, just as human beings, we don't want to deal with it. We feel like they're a thorn in our side, and if we don't want to see our shit, then also that's another thing. We're not going to want to be around these people. So I feel like you guys will kind of have to find your niche, I guess, if that's the right word. You're going to have to find a happy medium within the soul family that you've kind of signed up for. You're going to have to you're going to have to use your intuition wisely. You're going to have to use your wisdom. And the wisdom to me can only be gained through experience. So the experience that I had just this past weekend, guess what? I'm going to take that with me into the future, and I might make a different decision in a different situation, or maybe with the same person. We'll see. But do you see, I'm learning, I'm enlightening myself through my soul family, through people that I am, having this experience with. So I feel like it's just about us stopping, looking at the picture, and figuring out what it is that we want. And it's not about needing to people please, but people will either hate you or love you. And I feel like some of you guys might be okay with that. Others of you don't necessarily want to have a bunch of, drama. And there's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to sell yourself out not to have the drama, but sometimes less is more. You don't really need to get involved. Yeah. So that's just my own personal take on that particular energy. But anyways, you guys, so I hope that this was helpful to you guys. As far as your psychic gifts go, I really feel that the whole Indigo thing and all the empathic and psychic abilities come from the indigo energy. Starseed also being a way shower, enlightening other people, inspiring other people, perhaps being a teacher or even a student, learning from other people. These are all a part of your purpose and your mission. You're definitely here to raise the vibration of the planet, but I feel like you have a particular soul family that you're working with right now. You've been assigned to this family. You signed up for it for a reason. So if you're at a point where you're just like, oh my God, I can't stand these people, well, there's a reason that you signed up for it, okay? Not saying you got to suffer in it, but you are here to learn from them and they are here to learn from you, and that's not always going to go well. So anyways, you guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Bye-bye.